Popp here, another episode from the Lair. Alright, I got 10 questions and a couple opinions here, so let's go through this. Number 1, happy wife, happy life. Have you seen many men get destroyed by these simple words? Yeah. I've seen a lot of dudes get fucking totally hammered by this bullshit. They either work themselves to death because they want to keep everyone happy, and I've seen men actually, swallow their pride and deal with a lot of fucked up scenarios just so they could, keep their kids around them. So and there's probably a good share of dudes out there who decided to, start their shotgun because of this bullshit. So. Yeah, I'm glad I made that episode, Happy Wife, Happy Life, because those two are not synonymous at all. Alrighty, number 2, what are your future plans with this show? Well, to be honest with you, this all just started off as some therapy for me, and I have some obligations to complete, and then once I'm free of those, I will be able to focus 100% of my time on this, and hopefully I'll be able to get a home run out of this and make a difference. So, yeah. I want to actually do a couple other comedy skits, maybe get a network access channel. I'm not really good at, improv. I don't do that. I just tell it how it is. Use my popisms. Maybe you'll laugh, maybe you won't. Number 3, let's see. I have dyslexia. What do you have to do to get some sleep? Well, when it was really bad a couple years ago, my doctor asked me these questions, and he did not like the answers, because I don't do this anymore, okay, but back in the day when it was real bad, I would usually start off with 3 Benadryl, a Neurontin, a Xanax, an Ambien. I let that sink in for a good 30, 45 minutes, and then take 2 or 3 shots of Jack, and then I'd wake up in the morning, and I didn't know what I was doing all night. Usually I'd buy all kinds of crazy shit. Thankfully, I don't have to do that anymore. I just take 1 Lunesta, usually every other night or so, and I'm able to go to sleep. Sometimes they're worse than others. Melatonin, that does help too. But, getting tucked in by Jack Daniels once in a while doesn't hurt either. But, hey, I don't have a drinking problem. I just have problems, so I drink. Okay, this guy goes, in your rules of a gunfight, can you expand upon your walking up of the rounds? Yes, I can. When you fire over a target, you really don't know by how much you missed it by. So if, you're firing a 5.56, you pretty much know where that bullet's going to be at 25 meters and at 300 meters, because the bullet goes up and down. If your target's between those 2 points and you don't know exactly where you're firing at, you fire at the ground and walk them up. That's why they have semi-automatic rifles, so you can have follow-on shots that work pretty good. The same works when you're in a vehicle. We had a lot of shooting done in Iraq, usually from moving vehicles, because you spend a lot of time on the roads, and bad things happen, and usually there was gunfire involved, and smokeless powder works, so you really can't tell where they are. If you are in a projected or protracted gunfight and you don't know where they are, it's usually a good idea. If you're an infantry dude and you would be firing from the location in front of you, put some rounds in there, you're probably right. And that's where you get into learn how to shoot by guesswork. All right, number 4. Can you do a video about not dating women at work? You know, I think I did something. I touched on this. It's absolutely stupid. I mean, what the fuck you guys thinking, okay? I mean, do you shit where you eat? You know, I understand, you know, you're at the work 8 to 10 hours a day, you're around these women, and they, you know, especially if they're fairly attractive and they wear their perfume. I got it. And if you're dick thinking, you know, he's going to lead you down all kinds of crazy paths. Because say it doesn't work out, you know, and then you have to see her every day. And then, you know, all the other women on the floor hate your guts. You know why? Because she's talking shit about you in the women's room. And there's nothing you can do about it, because the minute you open your mouth, it's a sexual harassment thing. So, dude, if there's some hot-ass chick that you emotionally want to get with, leave the fucking company and then go after it. If not, just, it's not worth it, dude. You know, I'm just telling you from experience, it's not worth it. Have you ever kept a woman around because she was good in the sack? Yes, I have. There was a couple of women in my past with the butter faces, and their bodies are okay, but Jesus Christ, they're good in the sack. You know, I'm telling you that can go a long way. You know, I've been with absolute beautiful women who are, you know, just like corpses, and you know, that's no fun either. Yeah, they look great, but there's a reason why it's called a dead fuck, because that's what it is. So, yeah, but usually the ones that are good in the sack do have quite a bit of crazy in them. So you really need to weigh that out, which is more important to you, the sack or avoiding crazy. So, you know, again, if you're dick thinking, you're going to go with the sack, and that's how you wind up in handcuffs going to jail for doing nothing because you called 911. Not that I know anything about that, I'm just saying. Can you do a show on serial marriage? Yeah, I'm a one and done kind of guy. I thought maybe people out there, they learned all about percentages and fractions in school, but apparently they didn't. You know, there's people out there getting, you know, married, you know, 2, 3, 4 fucking times. You know, and some of these idiots are literally coming out of one divorce, getting set up with some other chick, who's going to put the yoke right around your fucking neck and walk you into the dirt. It's kind of like buying a horse from the Amish. You know, the horse knows it's going to get worked to death at one farm. It's not any different at another Amish farm. It's going to get worked to death there too. What the fuck, gentlemen? All right, one and done. All right, hell, I mean, if you can, don't even do it. It's not worth it today. Why is it you always bash on women? Well, because you make it so fucking easy. That's why. Okay, I can't even make this shit up. I mean, I see it all the time. I mean, this is insane. Women are fucking stupid for the most part. I mean, how could you not make fun of it? I mean, they keep doing the same thing over and over, and dudes keep falling for it over and over again. It's like watching two people who are blindfolded having a knife fight. I mean, you can't look away. You just can't. Are you? Oh, this motherfucker. Are you sick and tired of everyone blaming and bitching about white men? Yes, I am. I'm fucking tired of it. You know, when you start playing the fucking white privilege shit, you know, it's just racism by another name. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, white people are bastards. I got it. But you know what? The Middle Eastern people, they've enslaved far more people than white people ever did. You know, Jesus Christ. There was that little bit that went on from like the 1600-ish to the 1800s, and everyone fucking throws a fit over it. But, you know, the Barbary Coast, they had a whole industry, and they still do, on slavery, and there's bitching about it. It's just fucking stupid. All right, you made a comment about women firefighters a few shows back. I'm a woman firefighter in New York City, and I took the firefighter test. Well, good for you and la-di-da. Let's all put on our hypothetical hat here. All right, let's say you roll up in front of your house, and your 3 young children, ages between 3 and 9 years old, are in that house, and it is on fire. Who do you want to see get off of that fire truck? Now be honest, because this is the lives of your children here. Do you want to see two 130-pound, well-trained female firefighters? Or do you want to see two big 250-pound corn-fed motherfuckers get off that truck? Because I'm betting on the bigger guys there. The 250-pound man can pretty much John Wayne a door, can kick through 2x4s, and put somebody on his back and carry two people, one under each arm, out of the burning building. All right, there is no way a 130-pound female firefighter is going to do that shit. Not going to happen. I mean, I've seen 200-pound firefighters throwing, 50, 100 feet of fucking hose on their back and run up 7 or 8 flights of stairs. 130-pound chick? Probably not going to happen. And while you're at it, the lighter women who are weaker will suffer a lot more back injuries, shoulder injuries, broken bones, and what have you, because you're not built for that goddamn kind of endurance and the punishment that shit fucking puts on your body. So get with the fucking program and accept the fucking simple fact is this. You're made different. All right? It's just that simple. It's not sexist. Men have more muscle, women don't. Whack, cry me a river. All right, that's all I have for tonight. Don't mind the shirt. I was working on my car. I had an issue with the brakes. It was a pain in the fucking dick. So take it easy. Talk to you later.